spectacular programs which we do throughout the year, we host multi-day festivals featuring film, music, dance, and then most of you witnessed the Literature Festival yesterday and today. Thank you. If some of you have missed the Literary Festival, you are most welcome to you will be able to watch the whole sessions online, maybe starting in a couple of days. So please use it. Some of them were just incredibly dynamite. At this time, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to all our sponsors, patrons, and the incredible IAAC team working tirelessly behind the scene. And you can see the work. To the gala volunteers, I want to convey my deepest gratitude. Our Vice Chairman, Mr. Rakesh Kaul, Board Member Jyoti Menon, and our illustrious Executive Director, Suman Gulmundi, for their incredible dedication and hard work. And our special thanks also goes out to our esteemed Chairman, Dr. Mattu, and the core, and our core volunteer leaders, Sarika, Rakhi, Rashi, and Arushi. Please all stand and clap so that we can recognize you. All the volunteers, please stand up for a second. So many of the volunteers are on their desks, so I guess we'll have to just show them later on. Tonight, let us celebrate the unity, strength, and the inspiration that the art brings to our communities. May this evening deepens our support and appreciation for Indian art and the culture and strengthen the bond between India and America. For all of us, your support, your financial support, forms the backbone of our mission, enduring continued growth and success of Indo-American Arts Council. This evening, we'll enjoy a unique dance performance, a recognition of our authors, the presentation of our Trailblazer Award, and some fundraising activity, and then grand finale with lots of beautiful music and dance, and be ready for that. Let me share some of the highlights of the year 2024. Can you please play the videos? Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Suman Gulmundi. I'm the Executive Director for the Indo-American Arts Council. And what a pleasure to say hello to this group of people. All of you have been supporters, patrons of IAAC. I'm so thankful for your support all year round. Coming up next is a vibrant choreographic piece in Spanish classical dance and flamenco styles by Spanish dancer Nazare de la Fuente.
Good evening. I extend welcome to all of you. We at Indo-American Arts Council are just concluding our 2024 year-long celebration of India with the literary festival that ended today in the afternoon. Today we are having our annual gala event too. Indo-American Arts Council is committed to bringing the best India has in the disciplines of art, music, literature, and film to USA. We have all come to realize that art, music, literature must be and are somewhat essential for life, a part of human experience and defining element of who we are as a species. It is one of the ways we say, I exist. Music, art, literature are the ways we capture feelings and express sentiments when we otherwise don't know how to. India is a country with a long, continuous literary, philosophical, and artistic traditions, a vast reservoir of creativity. To do this, we have a committed group of volunteers and philanthropists who, with their time, commitment, effort, and financial support, help us achieve our mission. I want to thank Anil Bansal, who is chairman of the Gala, for having worked so hard to put this together. Anil, take a bow. Along with the board, Rakesh Kaul, Rakesh, you can't hide, you are the tallest person here. And Rajiv Kaul, who could not be here with us today. And Suman Golamudi, before she disappears. Where are you, Suman? Take a bow. Executive Director and the executive team and all the gala volunteers have made today happen. Every year, IAAC, Indo-American Arts Council, recognizes individuals who are role models for everyone. But for Indian American community, they are a special source of pride and joy, who because of their dedication, excellence, and sacrifice, help the humanity. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed colleagues, it is my profound honor to introduce a remarkable leader in medicine and a true pioneer in interventional cardiology, Dr. Sameen S. K. Sharma, the recipient of 2024 Trailblazers Award presented by the Indo-American Arts Council. This award celebrates Dr. Sharma's groundbreaking contribution in the field of cardiology and his unwavering dedication to advancing healthcare, both here in the United States and around the world. Dr. Sharma's expertise and dedication are well known and widely respected. He has performed the highest number of complex coronary interventions in the country, achieving record-breaking success rates and an exceptionally low complication rate. The New York State Department of Health has consistently ranked him as having the highest angioplasty success rate and the lowest mortality rate, below 0.2%. This is amongst all the interventional cardiologists in the state. His leadership has transformed the cardiac cath lab at Mount Sinai Hospital into one of New York's busiest and most advanced centers, a place known for excellence in treating both simple and complex heart conditions. But Dr. Sharma's contribution go far beyond numbers. His passion for teaching and sharing his expertise has made an indelible impact on this field. Since 1998, he has led the renowned live symposium of complex coronary and vascular cases, an event that draws hundreds of participants each year, focusing on the safest techniques for complex procedures. And in 2009, he launched CCC Live Cases, a monthly webcast that allows thousands of viewers from across the globe to witness and learn from complex interventional cases. Through these initiatives, Dr. Sharma has transformed the educational landscape for cardiologists worldwide. Dr. Sharma's journey began at SMS Medical College in Jaipur, India. In 1983, he came to the United States and completed his residency in medicine and fellowship in cardiology before joining the Mount Sinai Hospital in 1990. Since then, he has had numerous leadership roles, currently serving as Director of Interventional Cardiology, Director of Clinical Cardiology, Dean of International Clinical Affiliations, and President of Mount Sinai Heart Network. Dr. Sharma's influence also extends beyond our borders. In Jaipur, he has established the Eternal Health Care Center, a state-of-the-art facility providing cutting-edge cardiac care to all patients, including those from underprivileged backgrounds. His commitment to improving healthcare in India is evident in his monthly visits, where he trains Indian cardiologists in latest techniques and also inspires the next generation of heart specialists. Dr. Sharma's achievements have been recognized with countless awards, including the prestigious Governor's Awards of Excellence, Ellis Island Medal of Honor, numerous Best Doctor and Super Doctor designation. His contributions have been celebrated by media outlets such as the Today Show, CBS News, and the New York Times, highlighting his impact on the world of cardiology and his dedication in improving the lives of countless patients. I have another list of long that will be sitting here till post-desert. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in celebrating Dr. Samin K. Sharma, a true trailblazer, a dedicated teacher, and an inspiration to all who know him. It is our privilege to honor him with the 2024 Trailblazer Award. Dr. Sharma, we are deeply grateful for all that you have done and continue to do for the field of medicine and for your patients and for the world. Well, thank you very much.
Well, Thank you, Dr. Matu, for a great words. You know, sometime when these words are said, you don't recognize that it's for you or for somebody else. I'll tell you one time, one of my colleagues, this is like 20 years ago, he asked me to write a recommendation letter for him. I said, no problem. You write it, I'll sign it. He brought the letter. I read the letter. I said, who is this? He said, it's me. I said, whoa, we didn't recognize your so many qualities before you leaving. I want to start this evening. Maybe some of us, we have a lot of, few doctors on this table, maybe odd man out in this literally festival. The film and literally we got the agenda, which has been a tremendous. But I'll take you through this journey, what has happened, transpired in last, I would say maybe just 2-3 weeks with Dr. Nirmal Mattu. And Yaku Matthew called me that we want to honor you for this special Trail Blazer Award for Indian American Arts Council. I can tell you my history goes back quite long. People say, how? You're a doctor. My daughter, she used to be the disciple or used to learn the dance, Kathak, which you saw. Her name is Ritu Sharma from Ratna Sarang. And there used to be a shows they used to perform downtown back in 90s. And she has performed at least 2-3 times in this format of the Indian American Arts Council. So story goes back quite a bit. Then about 6, 7, or 8, 10 years ago, Poonam Khubani, which could not be here today, she did tell me that I was more involved a little bit there. But once they reminded me, but thank you for giving this Trail Blazer Award. Now, we say what that word is. So I had to go look for the dictionary. We always use it. Now listen to this. Oxford Dictionary is, the Trail Blazer means a person who is the first to do or discover something, making it possible for others to follow. When I read it, I said, you know what? It makes sense. Why? Because I'll just say one thing that, and I follow that quotation, it's not the dreams which you get in sleep. It is not the dreams, or it does not matter, the dreams which you get in sleep. It matters the dreams which don't let you sleep. Simply that you decide, do something, and you put all your energy and forces towards it. And that is where I came with the 2 dreams. I came in 1983 after topping my SMS Medical College and Rajasthan University, and here all top, all 99 percentiles, all the exams and so. With a 2 mission, 2 dreams. One, to make Mount Sinai the #1 cath lab in the country. By the hard work and my team, which many of them actually my close associate, Dr. Kindi, could not come, but I have few others here, Dr. Krishnan, Dr. Khera, and Gidwani, and many others, which actually represent my Mount Sinai table. I am so proud of them to be here. But the team I built, people say, well, you are in America. You should be thinking more of the American and Indian. Yeah, that's okay, but we all know we are proud to be Indian. I always have favored, whatever region it should be, Indians. Now, you say, but you are in American hospital. The Jewish hospital, they will, about this issue, they may, object. Yeah, they can object if you're not performing. But if you're performing all the tasks, they'll say, no problem. Whatever Indians you want to have, no issues. And it never been the issue for us. And we should take the pride, be an Indian, and particularly Modi has brought us to the more international map, which is superb. Never be kind of shy to be Indian. Whatever it need to be done, do with the pride. And I can tell you, when back in 1983, when I was just settling down, didn't know anybody, came to America, working as a delivery boy. Even people used to ask, you look really educated. I said, well, I am a doctor. This is my transit. What I will be, but I had to get past my exams and so, which I did. And we, as an Indian, have excelled in many, many aspects. The number one, which I learned about 6-7 months ago, the per capita family income. If somebody asked me about 6 months ago that what do you think, which race or ethnic group has the highest per capita family income, I probably would have said Chinese. And guess what? Indians in America has the highest per capita family income of $105,000 per year, which is nowhere. Second ethnic group comes in 6 digit, 93, 95, which is China, Japan, and others. But Indians have done tremendous job. Now, let's talk about the doctors. There are 1 million doctors in America. 1 million. Guess how many? We by percentage are only 1.4% of the population. How many doctors are of that 1 million? About 16 to 18%. So every 7th doctor in America is an Indian. It doesn't stop there. There was a Harvard study published about 5 years ago, pre-COVID. The patients taken care by the Indian doctors live longer, healthier, compared to taken care by non-Indian doctors. What else can you want? It's a superb thing. And you know why? Listen to this. You know why? Yes, Indian doctors are intelligent. That goes beyond. Superb. But we relate to the patient. We treat the patient as a family. We give our cell number to the patient. So in case they need in the night time or weekend, they can approach you. Ask any patient, non-Indian patient who has an American doctor. Try to get them on the weekend. You probably can call the Modi faster than getting any doctor on the weekend, American doctor. So that is where we have done a tremendous job and of course in every field, a lot of Indians are there. So let's go back to some of the points of the Trailblazer award which have been said. One is the pioneer. What I did basically in my field, that after coming to Mount Sinai, became a specialist in the field, and that is by the confidence. Basically, that you get a lot of things in your field and you need to be expert in it. So pioneer, all the new techniques we brought to Mount Sinai and was the first one to do it. Many of the valve, the stents, first one in America, were done by me at Mount Sinai. The safety records Dr. Mattu has already mentioned. And then, of course, the key is publicity point of view. The biggest publicity is your own record and the patient to patient, and that is how we did. The leadership always encourage other people. So after making Mount Sinai, just to update you few data, the Mount Sinai is #1 in interventional cardiology, putting the stents since 2005, and we have the lowest mortality in the entire New York State for 24 years in a row. The results started from 1994, and we have data up to 2019. For 24 years, 5th year is going to be published this year. Hopefully this year, otherwise early next year, will be the consecutive, the lowest complication, and the busiest since 2005. And then more importantly, comparative data in the America, USA also, American College of Cardiology, our complication rate are 1/7 of the national level, both at the state level as well as national level. As you know, Mount Sinai is #1 from other cardiology point of view with the US World News. #4, so #1 in New York, #4 in America. Then the Newsweek, which ranked the hospitals globally, Mount Sinai is #4, globally also. So #4 Mount Sinai cardiology, both in America as well as globally. And cath lab, of course, our has to quite a bit to do. So now, this is about 2010. We have brought Mount Sinai on the top. And just this is what I want you to listen. I know a lot of great people here. There are a lot of desire. I see few of the young people, but you probably always need to have more youngsters. I think our second generation, even my son, I wanted to bring him. We are kind of here to cultivate our Indian culture really in them. Is that you need to do something for India. Everyone has to, and no matter what small it is, it's always good to do something, your school, your college, your hospital, whatever it is. I then decided 2009, we made Mount Sinai great. Now is the time for making a second dream. And second dream was make mini Mount Sinai right in Jaipur where I came from. And those who know, the Eternal Heart Care Center, my wife is running it. We have 250 beds. We now have 3 hospitals. Clearly serve every strata. One hospital is totally for poor people. But the goal was provide the international care. What is done in America, right in India, Rajasthan, Jaipur, which we are doing. And it's kind of a tertiary hospital center at present, doing a tremendous job, including all types of heart transplant, kidney transplants, and so on. So just to say the second dream. So I would just want to conclude with one simple request or suggestion to all, no matter what small it is, there is no work is too small. So we all have to think about, we have done great, we are thankful to America, what we achieved. But we have responsibility. We have a responsibility for our country. And I always just continue that we need to do something for our country. And please take the vote, vouch, pledge that you will do at your capacity something back in India. Thank you very much. I'll stop with that.
My name is Jyoti Menon, and I'm a board member of the IAAC, and it's a pleasure to be here this evening with all of you and see a lot of friendly faces, although the lights are bright, so I can't actually see anyone, but I know I saw you at cocktails. With that, I do hope you had a lot of cocktails and wine, because it's my pleasure to introduce our auctioneer for this evening. So hopefully your wallets are open and loose and you can appreciate all the great, amazing work that IAAC does that you saw in the video and can continue to support this amazing organization. So with that, and because I can't see anything, I can't actually see if Harry's out here. So I'm hoping he is. Okay, good. Because you do not want me to do any auctioning. So with that, why don't you come on up? And I have read about you that you are the fundraising guy, as it says.
Correct.
So
That is
perfect.
correct.
So
Thank you
on to
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I would like to now request all the authors, all the moderators who could join us at the gala to please stand up so we can recognize them. They have come from India, they have come from London, they have come from all over the world. Please stand up, and let's give a round of applause to them. Thank you, thank you. I'll take a few minutes now to speak at a more serious level. I think you have seen that IAAC is engaged in a profound mission. We are not about entertainment. Entertainment will offer you nasha, and the addictive arts grow inexorably with time. But our culture promises us that if we partake of our civilizational arts, then there is the promise of Chit Anand, the liberation that yields bliss. A bliss that arises from an aesthetic experience that resonates within your very consciousness. And those of you who experienced that in the literary festival this weekend know what I'm talking about. Our classical artists don't just create euphoria. They elevate us. They change us, they shape us. And the promise of our culture is that if you come and become part of our aesthetic world, you become sajjanas, people of refined sensibility who ennoble yourself and the world you're around you. And the world desperately needs sajjanas. The world needs noble human beings who reflect good taste. Through supporting IAAC, and all of you have been so magnificent this evening, on behalf of IAAC, I sincerely thank you from my heart. You're not only preserving these timeless arts, you're not only supporting our artists, but this is most important. You're weaving our stories in the American fabric. You're bringing our cultural rasa technology in America. But we are not the ones who are pioneering it. This journey began at the dawn of American Enlightenment, when Thoreau and Emerson and Walt Whitman looked to Indian Enlightenment to break away from their European heritage. And so you are part of a mission that started much earlier, but it represents a mission that still needs a lot more for us to engage with America, not just at the level of life givers and doctors, not just at the level of technologists, but at the level of American culture and its values. And that's the seat at the table that IAAC absolutely wants to play a role in. So looking ahead to 2025, we will celebrate our 25th year, starting with Zakir Hussein's concert in April. It will be followed by our beloved New York Indian Film Festival in June. That's our 25th anniversary. Our film festival started 2 months before Robert De Niro's Tribeca Film Festival. That's our heritage. So each event that you participate in strengthens our bonds and shared heritage. And we want you to join and engage with the IAAC family on this great aesthetic journey together. And I promise you, if you partake and take the Chit Anand experience 4 or 6 times a year, You will be happier because of it. And now, the best part of the evening. You can all let loose because we're going to have the soulful, joyful, ragatonic band. I have heard them. I can assure you they're going to have all of us singing, dancing, and moving. Thank you all for a great 2024 and on to a bright future together.